Well, this is RAND'S garage. You're back at doing a video. Today I'm going to start my 1953 cat grader. It's got a pony motor and all that kind of stuff. Got all of it old but reliable, you know. But now I got to go down and push some snow banks back for the neighbor. His driveway's narrowed up. We've been getting nailed of snow left and right, so his snow bank's about probably 3 feet high, and he wants them winged back. And I said, well, I got the solution for that. So yeah, but well, I might as well get into it, looking over the oils and fuel and show you what's it about. So this is the 1953 cat grader. It's a 112 4-cylinder model. I originally picked it up in Wells, I don't know, 3 years ago now, and the guy wanted $2,000 for it, and I talked him down to $1,500, and because I wasn't sure if it was going to run or not. It sat for, he said 5 or 6 years, but his brother-in-law or brother said it sat for 18 or more. So they had a questionable doubt whether it was going to fire or not, because it had a cap over the exhaust, which was a good thing, but the water was seeping down through here into the air intake. So when I opened that up, it was all full of ice. So made me nervous. That's why I talked him down to 15, because I said the worst comes to worst, I could either trailer it home, put it together, or if it was too bad off, I'd part it out or scrap it out or something. But anyway, I did end up getting it going. So, but it's here in Chapley. I got it going, drove it 45 minutes home, driving down the road. But so I'm gonna start by checking the oil on the pony motor, which is full. Then down here somewhere is the engine oil. It's a little low, but not bad. So I had to make a homemade gas tank off of the top of it, because the original one's rotted out. The original one's actually in the cab right there. But so I had to finagle another one on it, but it works. It does its job. Eventually I'll probably put the original back on. Antifreeze is still good to the top. And this is what they call an old knuckle buster. So everything's gear driven. As far as the controls, everything's, well, pretty much everything's gear driven. The only thing that's power steering, the only thing that's hydraulic is a power steering. So that's what they used to call a knuckle buster, because if you didn't slam it, well, you don't have to slam it, but you want to make sure you put it in nice and firmly to get the blade to go up and down, because if not, she'll kick right back and try to bust your knuckles. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to put the jump pack in it. I know it's probably gonna need gas to get the pony motor to fire up. I'm sure there is a little bit in there. But yeah, all right. Well, I'll get things ready and then we'll fire up. It's kind of a unique way of firing it up. What I'll do is I'll go over it with you right now. So this is the decompressor right here. You got to flip it to run when you get the pony motor turning over. So basically, well, let me start from the beginning where it needs to be. So what happens is you start your gas engine. When you start your gas engine, you let it warm up for a few minutes, or a couple, don't have to take too long. But, so what you do, is you turn your fuel on, your throttle up. And I'm going to have to bleed it because I know it's been sitting for a little, it's probably been sitting probably 4 to 5 months now anyway. So what you're going to do is you're going to get it revved up, and then you're going to pull this one up, and then this one, this one throws into your flywheel like your starter would do on your regular, starter for a car. So you throw this one up, and then this one is your clutch. That's the one that friggin' gives her gumption going. But yeah, and then you got throttle and choke there. So one thing I forgot to mention was after you get the diesel turning, get this thing ready to fire up, flip the decompressor. Now I'm gonna attempt to start it. There you go around, turn the gas off. Kids, gonna love them. So the belt was wet in this part of the video. That's the reason why the thing wouldn't turn over. Belt slipped when it's cold. Ain't that great? What do I have? Well, I gotta do a little more. I don't know, maybe this will work. So I had a piece of steel that I was trying to push onto the belt and hoping it would ride over it to tighten the belt up to dry it out, but it didn't. Yeah, let's try this again. Third attempt. right there, I reached into my pocket and grabbed the wrench to lead the injectors out. Right here you can see where I flip the decompression, because that's when you start seeing the smoke. This is where I go around to shut the gas off to the pony motor to shut the pony motor down. off out of there as I expected. Cruising down the road in my 53. Headed to the neighbors. So that's what I've done so far. It was way out like that. I push that back like that. About 4 feet back. Now I'm coming down the other side. Pushing that back. She's a good old girl. Let the snow roll. There's no problem pushing it back. That's what it looks like behind me. Now I head back home after I get this cleaned up. Alright. Well, it touched the smoke this thing. Runs pretty nice. But we're back home now. So all you gotta do to shut it down is just push forward on this. And that kills her off. So yeah, it was like 35 degrees this morning. So she started up pretty decent for the age, and but she didn't like wallowing back through the snow that well, but we made it. So if you like the cat grader, I'm sure I'll have more of it in the springtime because I gotta grade the same driveway up through. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, and like and subscribe, it helps the channel, helps me able to grow a little bit. So yeah, have a good one.